Greetings, travelers. I'm Chris. Welcome to Lorespire. Alright, we're going to be playing the Thaumaturge tonight. Now, we're not actually going to be starting at the beginning. I thought it would be cool to start off in Act 2 because the first act and the prologue are kind of a slow burn. The game really picks up in Act 2, so I loaded up an Act 2 save. We're starting from here. And we're just going to kind of check things out, let you get a feel for the game, see if it's something that you might enjoy. All right. So yeah. If you have any questions about it, of course, feel free to ask. It's been a pretty interesting game. It's definitely different from the vast majority of games that I've played. I've never played a game that concentrated or focused so much on the investigation aspects like this game does. So that's definitely different. All right, so we need to find Rofe. The ability that I'm using now is my perception, Thaumaturge's perception, which will, you see the red mist kind of point you towards where you need to go. It'll also highlight items like this that can be interesting. You gain experience from them. They're used for quests, stuff like that. So a large amount of the time is actually spent kind of wandering around using this perception ability to find items, investigate people, or just figure out where you're supposed to be going.
Quiet this time.
Bored? Then go ask that uniform what he's doing here. Or tell him to skidoo.
Hey, fancy pants! Fuck off!
Hang on. You lost, officer?
Hang on! It's the mama's boy of Shrudmeshche.
They dubbed me the son of Shrudmeshche, if I remember correctly.
Easy enough to check.
All right, here we go. Some combat. Always fun on a bun. So whenever you get into combat, you have this kind of pre-combat phase where you can check out the enemies, what their different traits are. Anyways, yeah. And if you want to, you have the opportunity to spend your skill points or your Thaumaturge points, basically skill points, to increase any abilities that you have. Then you can get the fight started. Now this right here is my Salutor. It's actually kind of a cool little way to give you somebody else to help you out in combat without actually giving you companions. This game pretty much solo. You rarely have companions, and whenever you do have them, you have them for a very short amount of time. But these Salutors are basically like spirits that you capture and tame that can help you. Nobody else can see them or interact with them. Anyways. You can switch between the different ones that you have. Pick which enemy you want to attack, what attack you want to use on them. The art style and the aesthetic in this game is pretty cool, and I really like the music. The music is a lot of fun. Fighting is a whole lot of fisticuffs in this game, as you can kind of tell here. Alright, we're about to get our butts kicked. I did not go about this fight very smartly, it seems. Yep. So that's awesome. Our first combat, and it did not go so hot. It does save at the beginning of combat, though. Let's try that again. I should have started healing sooner there instead of going for the knockouts. We would have been fine, so probably shouldn't be an issue this time. There we go. This time we get our heal off, so we should be fine.
Hang on. That's enough.
You're the son of a beach of Shrudmeshche.
I'm looking for Ariel Rofe.
Alright, I don't know. Just tell him something.
Take a look at Ruzhitsky Bazaar. He has got this sorta Geschäft there.
Thanks. They're right to call this place the dungeon.
Alright, so he's not here, but we got some information on where we can maybe find him, so that's cool. Anyways, yeah. Game is, you can go around and find these different things, like you eat food, or you see views, or you listen to music. Get some experience, get a cool little drawing. In here you can kind of look at your journal, check out your quests, see everything that you have there. Alright, over here you can see all the clues that you found, all the different conclusions that you've drawn from those clues. Alright, you get to your Thaumaturge. This right here is really the only real RPG element to the game, so I would say that this is like an RPG light. This game's definitely mostly about the story. Combat is kind of secondary. Leveling, which if you even call this leveling, you don't actually gain levels. You don't have stats. The only stats that you really have are the mind, deed, word, and heart stats, which will affect what conversation options you can use, and will affect whether or not you can read certain pieces of information or clues in the world. And then it'll also, in combat, it will decide if you can overcome somebody's like traits, disable them. You have to have a high enough one of these, the corresponding skill, to be able to disable it. But yeah, all in all, this is mostly just kind of bare bones. But you know, the game shines in other areas. Whenever you unlock one of these, pretty much almost exclusively, they're all attacks or abilities that you can add to your attacks that unlocks here. Here you have the different attacks that you have unlocked, and then the additions you can make to them. You can give your various attacks, various abilities. If it's got one stripe, it can only go, or it can go on any ability. If it's got two stripes, then it has to go here, or there. It can't go on any of the first level attacks, obviously. All right, and pretty simple here. If you want to put adrenaline on something to increase inflicted damage by 50%, you just click adrenaline. You click whatever it is that you want to increase the damage of, to add adrenaline to, and there we go. Now action reaction has adrenaline on it. Okay, over here you get flaws, which flaws, they increase your dimension force, which this over here is your dimension force, the mind, heart, deed, and word. The flaws will increase your dimension force for whichever corresponding dimension. Okay, and you also have to collect flaws in order to collect salutors or spirits. The before you can capture a spirit or tame it, you have to acquire the flaw that it is attracted to, which requires an investigation, figuring out which person it's attracted to, figuring out what that person's flaw is, and then through thaumaturgical means, taking that flaw for yourself so that you can get the salutor. Anyways, you do have belongings, like an inventory, I guess, but this does virtually nothing. You can't even like click on the photos to get on up close of them or anything. Your gun is just kind of randomly used in combat. Sometimes you'll throw a punch, sometimes you'll shoot with a gun. Yeah, so this is just kind of stuff that you have, but you can't really do much with it. It's just here. And of course you have a map. Oh, I'm sorry, you can look through this and you can see the different photographs that you've collected along the way. There'll be spots and views and stuff like that where you can collect these, and then you can do the different music. So that's kind of cool. You have sketches, all these different sketches that you collect. And then here you can actually, there are tailors where you can get clothes made, and you can change out your clothes at your wardrobe. The purely aesthetic though, aesthetic only. So anyways, yeah, definitely light on the RPG aspects. Mostly about the story and the investigations to move the story along. Whenever you see the kind of red dust or glitter like that start to come around, that's your Thaumaturge senses leading you towards a report or something that's relevant to one of your quests or stories or something. All right, so let's go check out the bazaar. Never been to the bazaar before, so you can kind of see, pick up a portrait there. Cool, get some experience. You can kind of see the main gameplay loop that's kind of going on here, even beyond the investigations, although that's part of it, is you just kind of wander around, interact with the world, get the feel of the world, the vibe of the world, using your thaumaturgical senses and perception. And if you read these, a lot of these books and newspapers and things are interesting. They give you a sense of what's going on in the city, what 1904 or 1905 Warsaw is like. I'm not sure how historically accurate it is because I'm not super brushed up on my, turn of the century Polish history, but it can be interesting nonetheless. If you're looking for a game that you just want to kind of relax with, enjoy the story, chill out a bit, not feel too much tension or stress, this game's definitely on par for that. If you want a game with just a really good aesthetic and musical vibe, a lot of flavor, game's great for that. I've not played very many investigative games, so I can't really say how good it is for a game that investigates, like compared to other games like that. So I can't really make a comparison there, sorry. Alright, let's see where that dang bazaar is. The main way that you'll gain experience in this game is by reading all the little books and pamphlets and like eating everything if there's a chance to eat, or smoking if there's a chance to smoke. Basically clicking all the little icons that come up. That's your main way of gaining experience in the game. You do also gain it from combat, but combat just happens much less frequently, so you don't gain as much of it from that. Although, depending on your choices, it can happen more often. Wait a minute. Did I miss something here? See, we got a red circle on the mini map up here. Yeah, okay. I missed something. Right here, we can have some soda. We'll get a little sketch. Get some nice bonus XP. The way that this works is people leave an imprint of like their emotions and their thoughts and stuff on items. And thaumaturges are, through their thaumaturgical perception, can actually like read those emotions or read what happened. And so you find things in the environment that are connected to people. You find enough of them that are connected to the same person, and you can draw conclusions about that person. Or you can figure out what happened even though you weren't witness to something that happened. Stuff like that. Okay, I think we're getting close. Almost missed that. All right, let's see if this leads us to anywhere. Oh, there we go. I'm sorry, I've been sick for almost 2 weeks now, so has most of the family. I apologize for... hopefully I didn't blow anybody's ears out there.
That wasn't too hard.
Alright, see, now that we've picked up all the clues pertaining to this, we can draw a conclusion and kind of figure out the next step and what it is that we need to do or we're supposed to do. All right, this stream isn't really so much about the story and whatnot. You know, I've gone through this and have an idea of what that is. It's more just to kind of show off gameplay for anybody who might be interested. Which I said at the beginning, but I don't think anybody was here, so I'm going to reiterate that the game is a bit of a slow burn in Act 1. So we are starting off here in Act 2, where it's a little more interesting, a little more quickly.
Where do you think you're going, pretty boy?
I'm looking for someone. They say he's got a business here.
Do the smart thing and hit the road. Go on, fuck off.
They definitely do not spare the fucks in this game.
Am I wrong, or are you guarding a closed butcher's store? This is Ariel Roffe's Geschäft, right?
I'll check you the hell out in a minute and we'll be done.
I'm looking for Ariel Rofe.
Then you can double fuck off, you fucking dunkopf!
You'll attract more attention with that shouting.
Bozo, for I get my club. You're not gonna tell me how to do my job, you flibbit and raggedy sod. Beat it!
But I know Ariel's got his hideout here. I even know which copper's hands he greases.
I don't know about no bribes, you provocateur.
Provocateur?
Fuck off.
And see, right here, like, if we had not found all those clues, we would probably only have the option to fight. But since we found all the clues, we could still fight if we wanted to, but we can choose these other options.
I swear,
And they'll
I know this is Ariel's
let us
hideout.
avoid a fight, most likely.
Know how to read? It says butcher's shop.
Sure, it's extra kosher, because there's no meat at all in there. Come on, every bum at Rouge reeks of booze from this place.
And when they come here, I'll tell them to fuck off.
Please, I just want a word with Ariel.
Ogres, how come he's still standing here mouthing off at you?
It's me, Victor.
Shulsky, I remember. Fuck off.
So, should I give him what for, boss?
Do what you want.
Ariel, come on. Let's talk, please.
But Ogres, maybe don't take on the son of Shrut Miestia on your own, yeah?
I'll call you a priest if you want.
Well, so much for avoiding the fight. Which one? There we go, let's try that. Okay, so see right here where it says required Dimension Force Mind 5 to disable. We do not have a Salutor with Mind 5 and then Dimension Force, so we cannot disable that trait, which is a little bit unfortunate, but it's not that powerful of a trait. So if this right here, this resistance, the ricochet 80% damage reduction, that would be devastating if we could not nullify that. So I'm glad we can nullify that. And then yeah, we can also nullify this one. So that's good. That's good. Get our Bukavach out here. Hey, you look up here, you can see the rounds. You can see where they're going to get to go. Then where we're going. Where all that makes good sense. Go ahead and get that other invulnerability disrupted or removed. Yep. Whenever they attack with knives and swords, it does tend to put this kind of bleed damage thing on you, which sucks. So yeah, that's unfortunate. There we go, that one's down. That should be his last attack. This right here should heal us up. And that's pretty much the battle. No chance left for this guy.
Leave him be. I'm sorry. Come on, Shulsky. Let's get out of sight. But if anything starts shaking, I'll shoot you.
Don't stare. That way.
This whole butcher's shop is a cover, right?
None of...
It's usually a good idea to kind of canvass the area, look for any clues first before you start talking, so that way you unlock any
Got a
conversational
problem?
options.
Take a
There
seat.
don't appear to be any here right now, though.
Sit down. Tell me why you're bothering me. How exactly did you find me?
I've got a certain problem, and I'd like to get rid of it quickly.
Is it made of clay and weighs 2 tons when it shows up? So you got sick of running back and forth across Kerbich Bridge?
I'm not going to pretend I understand.
Golems aren't great at swimming, remember? Since it's following you, going across a bridge would force it to. Forget it. I can see why you can't deal with it on your own.
I need the knowledge of a Kabbalist. Your knowledge.
I think I have at least a few reasons to say no, don't I? The main one is the death of my business partner and best friend.
My sympathies about Javier. Really, he didn't deserve it. But I didn't deserve a golem either.
A faithful friend and a quick healer. What am I supposed to do with your sympathies?
I don't have time, Ariel. We both know that only you can help me. You can keep tormenting me, but are you going to tell me something or not?
I can torment you and tell you. A golem is a salutor like any other, but housed in a physical form. But you attract it and bind it in the same way.
So you need to discern the flaw of the person it's following, and then defeat it.
Well done. The difference being that it's following blood first and the flaw second. But first, you have to deprive the golem of its physical body, the shell in which the salutor is housed. You also need to know where the ritual was conducted, because that's the only place you can do it. Good luck.
So, apart from my family's blood, the golem is attracted to my initial flaw, right?
Initial? So how many have you got?
I've got plenty. I have a really handsome number of salutors.
You're lying. You'd have lost your mind.
If you say so. How can I get rid of that clay shell it has?
You can't. For that, you need a Kabbalist. Moi. I know the incantation for the Baldur ritual.
What?
Instructions for reversing the evil eye, cleansing body and soul, and hiding from the unwanted, but why should I explain them to you?
I'm guessing this will cost me something. Money? A favor? Further humiliation?
We'll see.
I know the place the golem was summoned. The basement of Nozhik's synagogue.
So, Sofa managed to do it?
Thank you. So we're going into the basement of a synagogue, where you'll use Kabbalah to strip the golem of its physical form, right? Then I'll bind it and free myself from its curse?
Not quite. The golem is mine.
Ho ho ho. So do we give up this Salutor or not? Interesting, huh? What do you need the golem
What do you
for?
need the golem for?
None of your business.
You want revenge. That's very sentimental if you think about it.
Another word, and you'll be looking for a new Kabbalist.
Over my dead body.
Very possibly. But as you said, you've got a lot of Salutors. This one won't make a difference to you. And you'll never hear me say, fuck off, again.
And what about my flaw? If I lose my initial flaw, I'll lose contact with my initial Salutor, right?
Could be yes, could be no. I don't know. Want to find out?
No.
Unless you've got a long line of relatives with flaws.
Just me.
Too bad.
Actually, I have a twin.
An unexpected development. Does she carry a flaw?
I don't know.
So find out.
Let's wrap this up. We've got a deal.
A toast? A very successful batch. We haven't shipped everything out yet.
This won't make me go blind, will it?
The risk is part of the fun.
L'chaim.
I couldn't have said it better myself. Ready?
We'll meet there. I've got one more thing to...
Don't forget your sister.
Alright, so a pretty good chunk of experience for that, which is nice. We gotta go find out if Lygia has a flaw. This game does have different times of day, by the way. Supposedly, there are areas like benches and whatnot where you can wait until the next time of day. It's like morning, noon, evening, and night, I think, are the four. And supposedly, certain things are only supposed to be able to happen at certain times of the day or night. I've not noticed that happening in an obvious way. But certainly if you were trying to find something or complete an area, find everything in an area, you would probably want to check it at each time of the day. Alright, there should be a tram or a carriage or something. There we go, tram. All right, we're gonna get up here. See, that's our home, where presumably our sister will be. Although it keeps pointing back that way, so maybe maybe she's somewhere else. Oh, she's at the store. Okay, yeah, never mind. All right, let's go that way. I came to the wrong spot. See right here's a bench where you can wait to change the time of day if you'd like. There's our shop. Pretty sure I already checked this out, but just in case, don't want to miss on the experience if I had not. Looks like I hadn't. And there's Ligia.
Remember when you promised to show up for the lecture? It doesn't matter anymore.
I had a lot on my mind.
Well, yes. What brings you here?
We have to talk about the golem. I know how to stop it now.
You know what to do? Tell me.
Do you know what a flaw is?
Kind of, but Papa didn't tell me too much about his abilities.
A flaw is a hidden stamp that sometimes defines our behavior or even our lives. It's formed in the subconscious and centers around the things that matter most to us. It might be the memory of something tragic or shocking from the past, or something that takes us over completely, obsessively. If you were to tell me the one thing in your life that matters most, what would it be?
Where's this coming from? My family. And you, too, of course.
Now, seriously this time.
All right, I'm sorry. I'm putting you second. Work comes first. I want to work. Hard and honestly. And I want to be respected for it. Not have fingers pointed at me. And so it will be.
Ligia's flaw.
I don't doubt you've got that certain something inside you. I will. And thank you for opening up to me. And good luck.
Thank you.
I meant the people who stand in your way.
Thank you.
Do you trust me, sister?
I trust you. And I'm glad that you're here with me. Even if it's not always easy.
I think I already know what I wanted.
All right.
I need you. We must end it. Together.
You sound serious. What's going on?
Today, the curse placed on Father will lose its power. But we have to get going.
Hang on, hothead. Will you tell me something else?
Ariel Roffa is already waiting for us. He's the one leading this whole thing.
Do I know him?
I sincerely hope not. He's not a suitable companion for you.
Oh, now I'm dying of curiosity.
There's no time.
How exciting. I feel 10 years old again.
It was kind of weird. Sometimes conversations and characters, they just kind of say weird things for some reason.
Darling sister, here in person. You clearly are of the same blood. We have nearly everything ready, I see.
I don't think we've met. Ligia Szulska.
Ariel Roffe. The pleasure is mine.
Mr. Roffe, this is everything I've been able to find. The candles are placed where you commanded.
Fine.
Oh, good evening, Mr. Szulski. And you must be dear Ligia Szulska. My regards.
The Mademoiselle looks pale. Do you feel all right, my lady?
Yes, sure.
Victor, I need a pound of flesh, and it's up to you whose body it comes from.
Victor, what's going on? What's he talking about?
To lure the golem, we need your mature flaw.
Am I the bait?
Yes, generally speaking, you could put it that way. The point is that only you with your flaw can lure the golem here.
Will I lose my flaw in the process?
Well, that's linked with aspirations, chasing something. Ambition, even to an excessive degree. And yes, you will lose it.
A lot about this scares me.
Hey, what is up, JP? How you doing? How you doing, my friend? Still have a cough. Still kind of sick. Like, you know, I'm mostly better. You know, probably like 80% of normal. All the rest of the family is like completely fine by now, which is good. Yeah, I really wanted to have a review out for this game today, but I just, with the sickness and everything that's been going on, I was not able to get the review done. So I figured we'd do this, where I just kind of stream part of it, and people can ask questions and just kind of see what it's about in the middle. It's a slow burn in the beginning, so I didn't want to start off at the beginning. Feel like Act 2 is a little more representative of what the game is, especially whenever it's at a more fun pace.
All you should be afraid right now is a clay colossus. It doesn't care which Szulski it stomps on. If not for me, then do it for Father's legacy that you love so much. Otherwise, everything will fall apart.
I will let nothing be taken from me.
Agreed.
Why the long faces? Cheer up. Everything's ready, I see.
How do you get rid of the golem's physical form?
There's an old ritual. It's called the Beller. It's a sifting ritual. The incantation allows us to sift out the demonic part from the rest of the creature. It also helps with cases of possession.
Good to know.
By the way, your father must have really gotten under Sopher's skin.
My father had that effect on people.
Also, how'd your weekend go? Everything go well, I would assume, hope. All right, I think we're ready.
Szulski's to work. Your torment will soon be over.
Won't it come?
Patience.
faith, Feldman. More faith. Yit Kadash Shimiraba. You're not going anywhere.
No, I don't want to. Victor!
Damn Shulskis!
Don't treat her like that.
I wouldn't have to if she weren't trying to steal my payment. This is your fault. You were supposed to take care of everything. Quit fooling around. Let's get this business started.
Sorry, friend. Not this time.
You bastard!
So you went to KC to watch your niece dance and win in national? Oh wow, that's impressive. Congrats. Congrats to her. That's freaking awesome. Hell yeah. I don't know if you noticed back there or not, but I actually had some pretty big choices to make, kind of like throw my sister to the fire, betray the friend that was helping me. So there are some interesting decisions to be made in this game. And as far as I could tell, they actually do change the outcome of things, which is nice, you know, it's cool, interesting. So if you like meaningful choices in games, you can definitely get that here. Okay, let's see here. I want you, Bukovac. Yeah, so whenever this happens and you're battling a Salutor, it's like they infect the other people that are close by, or like infect their spirits or something. I don't know, it's a little bit complicated, a little bit weird, like kind of inferring some of this. But that's why you're fighting actual people and not the spirit, because the spirit doesn't have a physical manifestation, so you just kind of battle the others that it influences until you defeat it. Hopefully that made sense. Ow. Hey, what's up, Ashu? How you been? Yeah, it's good to be game. Oh crap, we just died. Okay, so let's try that again. Let's try that again one more time without sucking this time. Yeah, shoot, the whole family's been sick here lately, and yeah, I haven't done much for the last 2 weeks. But this game just released today, and I was hoping to have a review out for it, but I wasn't able to get one made. I figured, screw it, we'll just like stream some of the middle of the game so people can get an idea of whether or not they'll like it, since I didn't have a review ready for it. Anyways, how you been? How's last epoch been? Alright, let's try this one more time without the suck. Yeah, I'd heard that it let you make designer skills, which sounded pretty awesome. I don't know, I found myself kind of wishing that I'd started covering it whenever it came out, even though it's not... I don't know, it just feel like maybe it could have been pretty fun. But now there are other games to be moved on to, and yeah, oh well. Alright, what about this guy? Right. Oh yeah, Dragon's Dogma. Yeah, yep. I got that one marked. I'm going to definitely give it a shot. Wow, I better get a big heal off of this or we are super screwed. All right, 13, not terrible. Whew. And this is getting way too close for comfort, I'll tell you that. Come on, interrupt that ability, please. Did not interrupt it. Well, damn. Do not remember this fight being this hard. Alright, let's try a different strategy then, if that's not going to work. Because apparently it's not. Hey, what's up, Matsy? How you been, my friend? How you been? Yeah, the game just released today. I've already said this a few times, but you weren't here for it, so I'm going to say it again. I was planning on having a review ready for it whenever it released, but because of being sick and the family being sick and other stuff, I did not end up getting it ready, so I figured that we'd stream it. This is kind of like in the middle of the game. The first act's a bit of a slow burn, so I figured it would be a little bit easier for people to see what the game was like in the middle. Fortunately, we're kind of stuck on this boss fight, which I do not remember being this hard before. But fourth time's a charm, probably, maybe, perhaps, we'll see. Yeah, sickness appears to definitely be a thing. A thing that's a thing. All right. This is where we got our butts kicked pretty much every time so far. Here we go. We can get you to get in a good luck kiss. Triple the damage. That should tip the scales in our favor. So come on, RNG gods. We need you. Yes, we need you very much. Ow. Oh my god, we're so screwed. Like, super duper screwed. Yep, we're definitely done. We needed that to be triple damage, and it wasn't. Yeah, no, that's fine, Matsy, that's fine. The, I don't know, Enshrouded was so much fun. So much fun. I really enjoyed it a lot. Ark is a lot of fun, too, but kind of in a different way. Kind of drags and grinds, but Enshrouded is genuinely one of the most fun times I've had in a game, and well, since Baldur's Gate 3, I guess. Hard to get more fun than that. But aside from Baldur's Gate 3, it's the most fun that I've had in a game in a long time, I think. You know, the combat in this game is not terribly difficult. I really wish I'd chosen a different spot so that y'all didn't see this and think, holy crap, this game's way too hard. Like, I have it on balanced difficulty. You can put it on easier than this. But yeah, I don't know. I'm just getting really poor results right now, or maybe I need to tweak my build and go back and look at it or something. Although there's not really much building that can be done in this game. Your ability to build your character is extremely limited. So the diamonds above the health are focus. If you deplete somebody's focus, then you can use like put them in a breakdown state, and you can use your concussion attack, which does more damage than your other attack. Alright, so this right here should be a pretty damn big deal if I can actually get it off. We'll see. Alright, looks like we might finally have it this time. Alright, we do. We do. That was kind of the... Yeah. We should have it this time. What? Oh my god. So I'm just not killing the guy fast enough? Is that what's going on here? Not really magical armor because there's no magical damage. Like it just unlocks a more powerful attack for you. So apparently I've got to win this battle before it reaches that point because I can't survive 99 damage. All I needed was one more freaking attack and that shit was gonna be over too. That was quite annoying. Alright, we're going to try this with a little bit different build here, as much as you can, you know, change a build. Alright, let's try this again. Basically, and there seems to be no rhyme or reason for why I sometimes punch or sometimes shoot. I mean, that's the most health that I've had whenever the second 3 are summoned, so I guess that's good. Alright, we gotta drop this guy faster, so we're just gonna let the dot take care of her. Even though that did cause us to take more damage, which kind of sucks. A lot more damage. Oh, come on. She should have died. Okay, we're screwed. Damn it. Thought that was going to kill her. No. Yeah, the claws, the golem's attack, which is freaking devastating for whatever reason. It's not good. It's not good. There we go, that one's down. it has a 50% chance to triple. So sometimes it does so much damage. You know, 50% of the time. Well, we're dead. Look at that. 15 to 18 damage. So it's going to be at least 18. There's not anything we can heal 2 damage there. Or can heal 3 damage here. There's no way we can get the 18 though. And we're dead. Alright, Bukabach. Come on. Owl this guy to death. Punched him for 27. Not bad, I guess. Alright, come on RNG guys. Help us out. Help us out. Help us out. Nope. Damn it. And we're dead. Yeah. If only it mattered. Yet again, here we go. No, it's a full release game, Matsy. It's full release today. It's actually pretty fun. It's mostly centered around investigation and the story, though. Like, there's not a lot of combat to it, which is why I chose a very wrong spot to decide to stream. I should have picked something later, because I'd never lost a battle more than once until this one here tonight. And for every 5 minutes you spend in a battle, you spend probably 20 or 25 minutes doing investigations or advancing the story. It's really just something that you can usually more kind of relax with, you know, just enjoy the story, enjoy the characters, not really anything that's all that terribly difficult. Although I guess if you hit the wrong battles at the wrong times, they can be difficult. Of course, you could always turn the difficulty down for that. All right, sorry, where was I at?